Huh? Good afternoon. I'm doing okay. Nothing hurts. The healer said there wasn't anything wrong. Nothing hit me. It was just enemy blood. Thanks. Did someone want to talk to me about that? I was told not to be too harsh, but I don't know if I killed anyone. How are they doing? Oh, okay. I just didn't want to get called in again. I've been trying not to hurt them as badly, but I didn't know if it was enough. I'm not really used to thinking about it, I guess. The old boss just told me to kill, and I did it. Will I get in trouble if I say the wrong thing? Because you'll think it's wrong. Probably. Are you sure? Okay. I liked it better there. Here, I have to try harder. Over there, I didn't, and I had more time to be alone. Yeah, and we never had big meetings like we do here. It's not bad, just different. I'll get used to it. I have to if I want to make things right this time. I don't want to get left behind again. I know. I just don't want to give you guys a reason to make me the first one that ends up like that. I don't know how it is for you all. Is anyone else here one of your old enemies? That makes it worse. I'll have to figure things out on my own then. I want to stay. I don't feel like looking for somewhere else. I like being alone, but I like conveniences. That's what I liked about the old group. But this is fine too. I don't think they'd take me back. It'll be easier to start over here. Yeah, so I'm just going to do what the boss asks me to do. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing then if it's fine. All right. Thanks. I'm trying. Huh? It's a little hard getting used to you all, I guess. I'm just used to the other side. I'm not comfortable with this formation yet. Well, because it's you all. We made strategies to take you down, so I don't know how to make you guys work better. Yeah, for each of you. We analyzed your weaknesses and worked around them. I'd rather not say. I can tell the tactician or something. Doesn't feel right telling it to your face. Yeah, we know strengths too. I'd rather tell the tactician that too. I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to say anything that'll cause a lot of problems. Well, I'll be honest with you too and say it'll cause a lot of problems. Just wait for me to tell the tactician, then he'll tell you better than I can. It'll be easier that way. I haven't been here long, so tensions are pretty high. I'm not on good terms with anyone. Well, thanks. but I'm not ready to be friends with anyone. I mean, more that I haven't given any reason for any of you to be friends with me. I wouldn't mind eventually, but it'll take some time. I don't know if you can really do much. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm not used to talking to people like you much. I mean you specifically. Like boys. Yeah, it's easier to fight them because I don't have to think about what to say. It's not a problem when work needs to get done. I can give orders and interrogate, so long as it's business related. It's just when they're being nice and friendly. You're being friendly right now. It's not bad. Just reminds me of some things you've done before when we were still on different sides. One of the scouts said you fixed up his arm when he got hit with a poison arrow. I guess someone didn't get the memo that you're not supposed to attempt to kill unarmed people on the battlefield, enemies or not. Yeah, we follow that too. It was kind of you to take care of him like that, even if it wasn't your fault. He was grateful for the food, too. Just to let you know. That's pretty much all he told me. Everything else was from what other scouts told us. Just different things they found out while trying to get information. Like stuff. This is why it's hard talking to you. I don't want it to sound weird. You specifically right now. It'd be bad with other boys, but because it's about you, it's even worse. If you were asked to tell someone about things you heard them do without them knowing, it would be really hard to not make it sound awkward. I don't think that's going to help. You are absolutely full of it. No one said that about me. Okay, then. Maybe I should ask the boss to tell the scouts to get their priorities straight if all they're doing is finding out how sweet and precious your enemies are. I'm sure that's helped you all figure out who the easy targets are. It better not be that kind of target. This wasn't your idea, was it? Because I'm honestly not sure what's worse, being stuck without work or having my job be being poked fun at by you. Well, what's happening right now isn't what I'd call a break. Believe me when I say it's work talking to you like this. I can't chill like this. You already know why. Ironically, talking about actual work would feel like less work right now. So what about it do you want to talk about? Okay, you're doing this on purpose. Well, does it only have to be about you and not just about protecting everyone else in battle? How about I use my personal salary to pay for some mercenaries to spend their energy protecting you, so I can be more efficient in my own job? My actual job, not the one where you poke fun at me. It's not really the same as fighting you. That was work, and this is work too. But the problem is, instead of thinking about how to beat you up, I have to think about how to make sure you'll make it out alive. Because it reminds me that I have to care. When you're looking at someone as the enemy, All you're thinking about is making sure they're dead. There's no future you need to think about for them. If it's an ally, you have a future to think about for them. Tasks can be taken up by anyone. There's not much to think about when you know someone can always replace you in a battle. Well, that's how it was under the old boss anyway. My job's probably already been taken by someone else. It's different here since the boss wants me to hang out with you all instead of keeping to myself most of the time. So it's your lives I need to consider. Like how we're going to talk after work, I guess. Well, everyone else, talking to you is still work. I don't know what after work is when it comes to you, if I'm being honest. It's just like that with boys for me. That's the problem. Well, boys are just, Don't put words in my mouth like that. You know what? Point taken. I won't assume next time. It's hard trying to explain without making it weird. I just like when they're nice to me, but I worry about them keeping it up, and I'm nervous that I'll mess things up if they do. I wish it were easier to talk with you, but that's why. Sorry. Even back when we were enemies, you still took care of someone who was going to spill all of your secrets to people who wanted you dead. I always thought about what it would be like if that were me. But thinking like that isn't really helpful to that side. They probably benefited more from dropping me so it wouldn't get in the way of work. The problem is, it's still going to get in the way here, but for a different reason. I don't want to constantly be thinking about how I'd make something as simple as being nice into something it shouldn't be. It's a bad position to be in already as someone who was willing to take your lives not that long ago. I don't want to make it worse. I'd need some time to work on myself so it doesn't end up as some inevitable thing. I mean, it's for your sake. I don't want you to change because of me not being able to. You should be able to be kind without me making it awkward. Well, Honestly, whatever you're thinking is probably right. I don't think it's going to be that quick of a fix. It'll take some time. I appreciate the offer, but you don't have to... Hey, wait a second. I don't think this is... You're not serious right now. Are you? You're going to get me fired because this is all I'm going to think about if you actually go through with this? Well, I would have been fired really quickly if I were still on the other side. It would have been way worse as enemies, I'll tell you that much. There's no way the new boss would be okay with this. What did you tell him? There's no way. That can't be real. So then that thing with your scouts... You really do need to put them to better use, then, if that's the kind of stuff they're digging up on me. I don't think being precious is a good thing in this position. But if that's something you like, then I guess just do what you were going to do. I don't think this is going to make things easier. I'm even more nervous if this is actually going to be a thing. It's going to take time and more of that. Yeah,